already lit the, you should be in there. You in there? Yeah.
I'm muting myself. Tell me, can you hear me?
Yeah. Yeah.
You can hear me on the shit?
Yeah. We live. We live.
The peace, Garfield.
Yeah, we live. Get ready to get into this joint real quick, man. Y'all know how we do it around here. We ain't wasting no time tonight. So, you know what I'm saying? Let me check in the chat room, man, and welcome the intelligent people into an intelligent show. Okay? Shout out, man, to the Dagger Squad. Sister Mo. Mo, what's good, sis? Yeah, always a pleasure to have you around. I see you, Sprinkle. What's good with you? From West Africa. You know what it is. All right? Manuel, what's good, man? Black African Power. Cedric, hey, what's good, man? You know it. What's happening? My favorite Dr. Yaya. You know what it is. You know what it is. Boys, what's up with you? Y'all know it already good around here. Too Smooth 71. What it do in the building? I see y'all. Man, so you know, we are intelligent human beings, right? And in being intelligent human beings, we must always change our strategy and figure out better ways to destroy the pseudoisms around us. This is essential for survivability in America. Yeah, y'all already know what it is. Chulanda, what's good with you? What it do? Y'all already know, man. What's up with you? Black African Power. Did I say it right? Kofi. What's up, man? What it do? What it do? Let's let a couple more people come in here. I see we got 17,000 people in the building. We know what it is. Yeah, we're going to put it together today. Yeah, man, make sure you hit that like button, right? Make sure you share the show and make sure you share the website, abjuware.com. We'll put the link in there. All right. abjuware.com. Hey, Julana, you got to go ahead and send me that address so I can see your copy of the book. You know what it is. Make sure you do that. abjuware.com. Abjuware. All right. Yeah, this show is brought to you by Abjuware. And all the intelligent African Americans and all the intelligent African continental Africans and all the intelligent Africans that are everywhere on planet Earth. So yeah, y'all already know what it is, man. We teach scientific literacy around here, man. All right. And that's exactly what we doing. And don't get left behind. We got the youngest intelligent people in the community, and we by far have the most intelligent chat room. All right. That's for sure. Make no mistake about it. Appreciating all y'all. Yeah, we back in the groove, doing regular shows. You know what I'm saying? Because it is what it is, man. Y'all need some good content, right? We're going to work on making sure people ain't over talking nobody, because that's crazy. What's up, Master? What's going on? I'm the Raw Squad up. Yeah, so we working on that. But, you know, as the people that come on the show recognize that we got a rule around here. Brought to you by Julanda. Source up and shut up. Y'all know what it is. Meaning, don't talk me to death. You know what talking to death mean? When you come on here, talking. You feel me? Not dropping those sources, hitting us with the Brooklyn Magic, you know what I'm saying? Or the Baltimore Shuffle Buffle. Or whatever state or city or town you from, talking us to death because you used to talking to people that don't know more than you, so you just keep talking like it's exciting. We're not newbies around here. We're KG veterans and we're gunfighters. Man, we the pseudo killers. So let's start this thing off. Black African Power. What's good? What's happening? A well-organized lie defeats a disorganized truth every time. Woo-hoo-wee. Man, y'all already know what it is, man. It's God Killer in the house. And we come to do, we got to do. We're going to do, we got to do. We standing tall We standing strong. Hey, pseudo killers in the deck. Real black atheism is on the rise. Man, we had a hell of a show. Took us into the wee hours of the morning. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Yeah, pseudo killers. Why we need sources, right? And all humans come from Africa. That's really where we left off at. We had a group of African Americans in the building last night that felt like that they might have been Native Americans. But maybe that's okay, because some of us are. But the problem was, right, that they was acting like just because they was Native Americans or thought they was in their mind, you feel me? That they thought some kind of way they were separated from the rest of humanity. Where in the hell did they get that from? Man, boy, I tell you, interesting. Hey, Double X Architect, what's good? Pseudo Killer on deck. What it do, man?
What up, what up, what up? Peace to the family, peace to everybody. Good to be back, good to be here.
Yeah, man, I know you once a week, man. It's all good, bro. Good to have you back. Good to have you back in the building, man. Because we intellectual gunfighters, and it's always good to have a gunfight on our side. Hey, Garfield, what it do? Where you at? I know you doing your thing real quick. Dagger Squad on deck. Pseudo Killer Supreme. All right, I know what you're doing. What's going on, though, X-Man? You been checking out what's been going on lately? You been parlaying or what?
Yeah, I've been peeping a little bit of shit. I saw last night. That shit was funny as hell. Towards the end, I didn't get to hear the whole shit because I had to get that plantation duty, but that shit was funny as hell.
Yeah.
Yo, my man, it was one nigga that called in. He had y'all. Maybe he was trying to debunk DNA.
Yeah.
You know, when you read that article, it wasn't even talking about what he was talking about.
Of course.
It had nothing to do with what he was talking about. That shit was funny as hell, man.
It was real funny. That was hilarious to me. I was like,
he couldn't even read. The nigga didn't read it before. He just saw the title.
Yeah,
I'm serious. You could tell because when he was reading, he fucked up every word. I was like, yo, y'all not seeing this shit?
Yeah, he was worse than me.
Yeah, nah.
Every word.
Yeah. When you gotta cut a nigga off to read for him.
Yeah, no. You know it's bad. Yeah. When I gotta cut you off and start reading, you're in trouble.
Word. You know niggas don't. Niggas don't read, man. They don't read at all. That shit was sad, yo. I was looking like, yo, what the fuck is going on here? Like, you could tell by the way he was reading that he only read the title.
Yeah, that's terrible, yo.
How you gonna present information against somebody and you only read the title?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, maybe they think we just an average group of individuals. Maybe they think that we are average, man. I never thought I was average. I always felt like I was above average or better.
Shit, me too.
Always just did. I did. Even when I was in the New Wapians, I used to sit back and say, I'm not quite like these guys. Why do they think that everything that guy say is right? I used to literally get in arguments. I'd be like, come on, son, you mean tell me we can't read no other books? I just questioned shit that was just stupid to me. I did. You know what I'm saying? I really did. So, we're not going to have no long, drawn-out show tonight. Sorry. Them long, drawn-out shows will happen in the weekend. You know what I'm saying? We was up from about 10:30 to damn 5:30 in the morning with Con Calloway coming through talking crazy. And he only talked crazy because he really didn't want to deal with the information. So a little recap. We used the UC Davis article that was actually posted on Con Calloway's website. All right. I'll put the article in the chat room real fast for a quick recap. ucdavis.edu. Okay. Put that in there real fast. This is what we used. We used the article right here. All right. We definitely used that article right there. I hope it come up. Let me see. All right. We used that. Yeah, dang. Nope. Hold on, y'all. That ain't. Hold on. Hold on. Let me see. Is this it? Hold on. Let me get y'all right to it. No. I gotta get y'all right to it, man. Can't get y'all confused, man, real quick. Anyway, it was UC Davis joint that was talking about DNA. And actually, Con Calloway has the article posted on his website. Let me see if I can grab it real fast. Let me go back into the history real quick. I can actually go, okay, let me see. All right, yeah. The title of the article was, let me get it for y'all. Let me get out of this screen real quick. Get it for y'all real quick. All right, got you. Okay. The article is entitled Family Tree. DNA confirms Native Americans descended from a single ancestral group. Okay. Powerful article. I appreciate the African American Aborigine community. Appreciate that. Con Calloway for putting that in there. There you go. Appreciate you, buddy. All right. Appreciate you for sharing that information for you. And I really appreciate Con Calloway, to be honest with you. No matter how rude he was when he came on the show, I don't know who the hell he thought he was talking to with all that nonsense.
He came on?
Huh?
You say he came on the show? I ain't even hear it.
Yeah, he came on talking crazy and reckless. He didn't come on like a gentleman, ready to stand off, take 10 paces, and turn around and start banging. He didn't do that.
What did he do?
He came in like a nut trying to run. You know how you come in knowing you don't want that word? Yeah, he came in like that. Talking about, who is you? What's your name? I said, brother, no, what's your name? Who is you? And I was thinking to myself, and I was like, damn, nigga, everybody know who I am. I'm West on Facebook. Everybody know that's my real last name. You know what I'm saying? And then everybody know my name is Bobby West.
Baltimore Bobby.
Or you call me Robert West. I say, like, from Baltimore City, they call me Bistro or Bobby West. And I was like, damn, everybody that see my record online, because idiots who ran out of bullets gonna post my record online, my criminal record online. They did all that. So I was like, man, I'm not hiding from nothing. Dude come in reckless, I just put him out. He didn't want the homework. But anyway, I like to say shout out to Con Calloway for actually posting that DNA article on his website. If y'all read that DNA article, it absolutely debunked everything that they was talking about. I had never seen that before, X. That a person that's against DNA, that does not understand alleles and mutations, right? That does not understand the land bridge that hooked up the Americas, you know what I'm saying, to the rest of the continents, right? Who denies all that, right? I found it very amusing that they would actually put that article on their website to prove their point. But once further reading consisted, we absolutely realized that, man, you just boomerang dagged yourself. So shout out to the Aboriginals, you know what I'm saying? The Aboriginal African Americans, shout out to you. And we really, really, really appreciate that. Crazy. Gave y'all the article. We also appreciate the sister that came on and presented the picture claiming that was the Native Americans. We appreciate you for that source, sis. We really, really did appreciate that source. Once again, it actually debunked what y'all was talking about, because everybody that follows this show know that Native Americans can have dark or brown skin. We all understand that. Absolutely understand that. So we appreciate you for giving us that source. I'll put that source in the chat room for y'all real quick.
I thought you had been debunked Con Calloway though. Like then he showed a source one time where he had like plagiarized somebody working some shit. And you went back.
Yes, that's the source. Thank you for bringing it. Thank you for bringing up the plagiarism part, because he did plagiarize, because he changed words. He changed words like Native Americans to Aboriginal Native Americans.
Yeah. Like he done
still
already.
Got that up.
Yeah, he done already. You can't do that and then come back. It's over. We can't trust you.
Yeah, you can't trust you. But what we did was we had some Aborigines on the show. Shout out to Chief Holiday and shout out to Black Lotus, because they actually read the article and they actually seen exactly what it was. Shout out to y'all for being honest. Shout out to all the Aboriginal African Americans that came on yesterday and was honest and brought their sources with them. Appreciate you, Data. Appreciate you for coming on, getting kicked the hell out for running out of sources, right? So this is what you can't do, ladies and gentlemen. You can't bang on biological evolution, and then I ask you, well, if not biological evolution, then what? Explain why life on Earth is so diversified. Explain why human beings share 98%, 98% DNA with chimpanzees. Explain why, if not evolution.
They'll tell you the creator made it that way.
He ain't even do that. He said he don't know. So do not come on the show talking about you don't know, arguing about something that science has clearly defined and science understands. Don't do that. That's a no-no. So I don't really expect any of those guys to come around. We have developed a formula. The formula is very simple. Like, you know what I'm saying? Source up, shut up. Yeah, that's the formula.
Hey, Unc, I think Sean said add him to the panel.
Got you. Sean was in here gunslinging. Yeah.
Yeah, I heard him too.
Man, where the hell is where the hell, man? Goodness gracious. Goodness. All right. I see you, Mossy Clan Warrior. Shashu Money Metanetra. What's good with you, Sean?
Black African Power, man. What's good? X, what's up, man? Where you been at?
Yeah, plantation, man. I've been slaving, bro. Peace to you.
I hear you, man. You good?
Yeah, I'm good, bro. Peace to you, my brother.
What's up? Peace. Hey, man, you was missing the next because last night, you know.
Man, yeah, you know how mad I was. I wanted to be on that shit so bad. I heard there was so many arguments I wanted to cut up immediately.
Yeah, because you go back and listen to the game tape, man. It's so much tape.
That shit had me mad as hell. I'm like, damn, the one night I want to be like debating niggas and cutting motherfuckers. I'm at this fucking plantation. I was mad as shit, yo. The nigga was like, he asked you, was like, yo, what
show, boy?
Yo, he asked you what definition you were using for, I forgot what word it was. And then he was like, I used the etymology. And I'm like, nigga, I wanted to bust his ass on that point. I'm like, damn.
Ignoring that shit was fun.
Yeah, hey, that was your show last night.
Yeah, now y'all handled it well though. That
you would have made it worse, yo. You would have never heard shit.
Nah, I wouldn't have did that. I wouldn't have did not with them.
Nah, he would have banged them.
Not with them.
That was right up there. It was as soon as they started trying to use the man, it was right up his alley. He was aiming.
That's easy right there.
Yeah, he the damn near killed himself trying to kill him. That's how easy this shit was. It was a crapshoot, a duck hunt.
That shit was bad.
Then your boy Dane was all up in the chat, man, up in Garfield chat, just trying to bust his, get his chat off. I'm like, man, quit using your fingers, bro. Grab the mic.
Grab the mic, Con Calloway.
Yo, peace, Sheffrin.
Where you at, Sheffrin? You got the link,
Sheffrin in here.
Sheffrin? Where you at, Sheffrin?
Somebody waiting. Bias is waiting.
Where you at, Sheffrin? Well, you know you're a pseudo killer. Where you at?
They're going Bias.
Yo, hold on. I think you might have ended your show, and Garfield has just woke up, and I heard that he was with Holiday on his panel, and I'm like, why is you over there killing yourself? Then I seen MBK in the chat busting. I was like, yo, it was crazy. It was an OK Corral. MBK was trolling the chat, and Garfield was on the panel. They was muting the hell out of Garfield. They said science. You see how indoctrinated you is talking about some science? I'm over here like, yo, what in the world?
Yeah, that shit horrible.
No, it was fun. Hey man, I ain't gonna lie. I really appreciate. See, y'all tripping, yo, but I really appreciate them dudes' honesty yesterday, yo. For the first time, yo, I think as men, right, as African Americans or whatever the hell you think you is, I think as men, we actually got a chance to really get a system in place and get some rules in place where we could all, do the same thing and like scientists actually critique one thing at a time, right? They was trying not to do it hard because they so used to being all over the damn place. You know what I'm saying? But we actually did that. And so now the whole world can see exactly what they was using, you know what I'm saying? And how we need to critique that. Like that was, hey, yo, that's probably the best show. I promise you that. Hey, what's going on, Unbiased Truth? Unbiased Truth, man. Pseudo Killer on deck. What's good, bro?
You dig. You know I'm here.
Nigga always say you dig. I'm like, yo, what time is it? You dig?
Gonna give me the same. Hey, Sharon, hit me up on Facebook, yo. Hit me with a Black African Power so I can see the link, yo.
Yo, that nigga that was going against Garfield, the Hebrew, that motherfucker had me dying. He was like, I hear your rhetoric, but I'm ahead of it.
Yo, I don't think they sleep, yo. I don't think they sleep. Cause man, they was up all night and then they turn around and they was up all day. I'm like, yo, y'all don't sleep at all. I'm like, man, I know I only got like 3 hours, but golly, I at least said I got 3. They was on hangout after hangout after hangout, arguing and fussing and cussing and all of that.
They don't work, man.
I'm like, y'all ain't got no jobs, no kids.
Nope, living home with their mamas.
Man,
those Admirals, Hebrew Israelites, all those dudes be unemployed, man.
Yeah, every single one. You could tell though. You could tell.
They gonna
like,
win, bro.
Obvious.
Hey, yo, no. Hold on. X.
Those Moors too.
I need you. No. I need you to tell me the truth, X. X. I need you to tell me the truth. When Unc asked Reginald to read the article about the DNA stuff.
Yo, I just told Unc. I said, yo, this nigga never read that article. He said he read the title. Yo, he couldn't read at all. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? You know they ain't never called on them niggas in class. Yo, you know they ain't never called on them niggas in class to read.
I was like, I know X over there cringing. I'm like, you can't read.
Oh my gosh, that shit was
weird. Nah, the dude could read, yo. He just might not have been a good out loud reader, yo.
He sounded so he couldn't read at all.
Nah, out loud reader. Cause it's depending on where my mindset is. I stumble through shit sometimes too. It ain't that you can't read all the time, nigga. Sometimes you need to read the shit. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't. I didn't think he was a can't read dude.
Nah,
I know he ain't comprehend, but I think X, you really hit the nut. I think you really hit it on the head. He just read the title.
The title, that's it. They don't read. They don't know how to read.
No comprehension skills, yo.
I tell you, most people that you come across, you don't believe they can read, but they really can't.
Nah, they can read. No comprehension on that, yo.
They really can't read, bro.
That's what we mean when we say read. We're talking about the reading comprehension.
No, that's two separate things. Stop, man.
That's the same thing. It's called reading comprehension.
You
can read something and not comprehend what you read. What the hell wrong with y'all, man? Bro, you argue for an hour on that? No, I'm joking.
They go hand in hand.
No. I'm telling you, that in general, when a person says that someone can't read, they're talking about their reading comprehension level.
Right.
What? Y'all crazy, man.
I'm not. I'm agreeing with you, but I'm just providing you clarity. What I'm telling you is that reading is simply reciting back to yourself what you could visually assimilate off of a page or something. However, what we're talking about is your understanding of what you're visually absorbing.
Oh man. Okay.
That's the reading comprehension grade. I think it's called a Lexile reader measure.
Damn.
Nah. Hey man, hold on. Is that how you diagnose that reading disorder dude had? No, I'm trying to get it. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to have some sympathy for the brother, yo. Cause
I'll tell you like this.
DO9 slow.
Let me look that shit up because I haven't looked that up in a minute. It's called a Lexile reader measure. It's a test that they give you in education to see how far along you are in reading comprehension. And then the book is said to have a Lexile text measure. So you don't want to give a person with a low Lexile reader measure a book with a high Lexile text measure because they won't be able to comprehend it. You get me? And with my man last night, you could tell he has a very low Lexile reading measure or reading comprehension grade. There's no way.
I got that problem. I comprehend well what the fuck I read. I takes my time. It takes me a while to read an article because I had a dictionary. You know what I'm saying? With me, scientific terms, and I take my time, and I actually do an excellent job of comprehending the damn information because I've been reading.
Unc was correcting that brother, man. Unc was like, nah, scientific, nah, illiterate.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, Unc fundamental like that. Yo, if I gotta read for you, I know your ass is fucked up. I'm like, damn. Like, I really wanted to say, yo, just read for that nigga. That's how I knew this nigga was retarded.
I ain't gonna do him like that. You know what I'm saying? The show was so informative yesterday. You know what I'm saying? So we kind of left off with, so everybody get their notes. What I need you to do is, we talking about is the Native American population, right? A whole separate group of humanities, right? And what we mean by that is that human life started in the New World. That's basically what they're saying. And they think there is no connection between Africa, wow, you know what I'm saying, and the Native American population, which is crazy as hell. As they run from Africa, they run right back to Africa. It's very interesting because, you know, like the information we got today will clearly show that anything that walks upright clearly started out in Africa, as in 2019. We know that to be the theory, the scientific theory. So what I need to do is need to first understand that most of these dudes aren't understanding sources. So on Biased Truth, can you give us a source and tell us what sources are, please? Can we get that? Because y'all know, you know what I'm saying, that these dudes died their sources.
Hey, I wanted to tell you, yo, and last night I wanted to tell you that shit. In common communication, scientific laws and scientific theories are facts. I don't know if y'all know that. Like, when you're communicating commonly, like with somebody, it's not a theory no more. Like, it's a fact. So when we're talking about gravity or something, nobody in their right mind is going to confront you on that, even though that's a scientific theory and it's a scientific law. Mm-hmm. And common communication, those are facts.
Mm-hmm. Pseudo Killer on deck. Sheffrin, what's good, brother? Be more in the building. You muted, I can't hear you.
Ain't nothing, chilling. I caught the show. What's up, everybody?
Yeah, what up, Chef?
Last night, I woke up like 4-something in the morning. Y'all was still on, right? That was crazy. But the other night when all of the people was on there, it's crazy, man. I had the same debate in the barbershop this morning.
Well, you ate them up.
No, they tough, man. like when the person don't read or really understand what they saying, it's like hard to really debate them because they not gonna concede to nothing that you prove. You can pull up an article, they gonna say that's the white man article. You know what I mean?
Come on, Sheffrin. You've been around long enough. You're supposed to ask them for their source.
Yeah, they don't have none. Look,
good, they gotta shut up. You gotta say, man.
My grandmother told me. And this, I can't argue with a nigga say his grandmother told him so.
Yes, you can. You can say, dude, your grandmother was wrong.
You know down here, you'll be fighting with a motherfucker.
Yeah, you can't do it.
You be wrestling with a nigga in the barbershop over there.
Yeah, I'll tell a nigga that shit in a minute. Yeah, your grandma was wrong.
Yeah, she was wrong, yo. Yeah. Y'all gotta read the National Geographical article with the two twins on it. They came from the same person. One looked white and one looked black. And actually in that the National Geographical article, it actually explains how they have like they go around different states and different parts of the world and they allow humans to tell a story. And, you know, you have a story that your parents told you, that your grandmother told you and all that. They let everybody tell a story, right? And then they give them a DNA test. They found out is that 99% of the people are wrong.
Yeah. Yeah. That's just like what 50% of the people that go and get tested for lactose intolerant, only 50% of them actually are lactose intolerant. The other 50 is something else.
Oh, you crazy. You throwing a shot at somebody. I don't know. You throwing that.
little sub.
Yeah, somebody right there. So go ahead. Where you at, Unbiased? Where you at? Get a kick, man. I need you to read that. You disappeared? Oh, man. Yo, come on, man. I can't. Come on. You really slowing us down, yo. We ain't going to be on here long.
And yo, I saw that video. I watched the whole shit with, what's my man name? The one that was in Kenya talking about Europeans misrepresenting black people.
Ah, your man Irritated James. Did you see how crazy it was?
Ah, that shit was horrible, man.
We're going to do a rerun of that again.
Oh, when he was in the museum.
Yeah, the Kenyan Museum talking about.
Yeah, man, that was bad, man. That was bad.
He's a creationist though.
Yeah.
He's a Whenever you deal with creationists, you know, you when you start off wrong, 99% of the time you end off wrong. You know what I'm saying? If you think that a nigga named God or whatever the fuck you want to term it created shit, then you'll never understand evolution properly.
Oh no, you're not, man. Oh, I see my man. Politically incorrect. What's good, Vance? What it do? Pseudo killer on deck. What's good, man?
Ain't seen Vance in a minute.
What's good with you?
Yo, peace, Vance.
Peace, bro. What's good with you? Y'all live right now?
Yeah, we live.
Okay. Damn, I'm just not. I just seen the link. I just seen you sent me the link. I had to tap in for a second just to comment on the video y'all did last night. The elbows was out. Feathers was flying. It's crazy. Y'all see that? What's good, Chevron?
What's up with you? Hey, yo, but the crazy part about it is, man, they never concede when they wrong. Like, so it's not even no point of talking to them no more.
They did yesterday, yo. They actually did.
Which one? Not the female.
All
the
of
female,
them.
She got the argument, man.
Nah, she was cool. She brought a source. I read the source.
Oh yeah, with the black.
Yeah, one of them she could say. She was like, yeah.
Yeah, that source is horrible. What
about her census record though?
Huh?
Oh man.
Her census record.
I mean, that was cool for me. That was cool for me. She didn't know why. I said, why are you using that? I said, are you on there? No, but it says that. I'm like, I can't explain. What you want me to do? Okay, you're a native. I'm cool. Because you do have some black people that mixed in with Native American population. That's not the problem. The problem is it becomes a real problem when all y'all try to act like, and it ain't all of them, but it be most of them thinking that they got a separate humanities. Like, we really?
They denied that a group of people was took from Africa and brought over here. Like, they deny that. Like,
did they always be in America?
Right.
Yo, you could fundamentally beat them when you ask them, where did the Native Americans come from?
They don't know. It was always here, Atlantis and stuff like that. That's what they say.
Like, it's so many different ways to butcher them. That shit crazy.
Yeah, come on, where you at on Unbiased Sport? Come on, man, we need the sword show so we can crank it up, yo. Come on, man.
Yeah, what was y'all talking about? I came in here halfway through a bill. What was going on?
Now we're gonna be basically talking about do all human beings come from Africa?
Hey, is it the UC Davis source?
Yeah, I gave it to you in your daggone inbox.
Yeah, I got you. Want me to start reading it?
Nah, that ain't the one I want you to start reading. All right. He know what I'm talking about. Old boss, he even checked out on this, boy. Pseudo is the death with that one. So what I'm gonna do is, all right, I'm gonna give you this one. Y chromosome Adam. We're gonna start with that. We want to see, is it a remote possibility that there are human beings on the planet that did not come from Africa, and so we're going to show and prove that. Let me give it to you, Chevron. You can actually read that, start that off. So like I say around here, we like to start with Wiki and end in the journals. All right? The Wikipedia will give you a basic understanding of what they're talking about. It's an encyclopedia, no matter what y'all say. And if you want to debate me on that, source the hell up or shut up. All right? So let me see. Here you go. Let me get this to you real quick. And you can I'm gonna put this in our in the chat. That's right here first. I want everybody. Why I keep doing that? All panelists. All right, and everybody's attending that. All right, there you go. It's in the thing right here. Now I'm gonna put it in the chat room for y'all. I'm gonna also need somebody to make sure y'all throw the sources in the Amaral Squad Facebook group. Yeah, make sure y'all do that for me. Put it under where I actually posted the show. All right? And put this in the chat for y'all, man. That way we can have a running diary of all the sources and stuff we're using, so y'all can use it against the pseudos in the group. And probably this week, I'll just go ahead and start cutting some heads off in the group. A couple people keep talking too much nonsense, you know, calling me a damn crackhead too motherfucking much. I get tired of that shit after a while. I'll let you do it 10 times. On that 11th time, I might just cuss you out because you're doing too much. Because I never was a crackhead. Never was that. Trust me with that, yo. No matter how high I got, you know what I'm saying, I stayed on top of what I was doing, whatever that was. Get that straight.
Man, growing up, I didn't even think crackheads was humans.
Damn.
Yeah, it was bad. And we used to throw rocks and batteries at them and run and shit. I never forget that.
Yeah, so you wouldn't have did me like that. I'd have caught your little motherfucking ass and beat you up or robbed you.
Yo, one time they caught my boy Kwame. That shit, that motherfucker tried to beat the shit out of him. Yeah, that shit was funny as hell.
Yeah, y'all wouldn't have did me like that. Y'all would have respected me.
Yeah. I honestly didn't know crackheads were humans. Yeah, that's some real shit.
Yeah, I wasn't even that. That's why I said I wasn't that.
Y'all look like zombies and shit. They look, like, man, they used to lok fucked up. This is the 90s. They used to look so fucked up.
Nah. I was a little underweight. I ain't gonna lie. Ain't necessarily cut my hair on the regular. I ain't gonna lie.
Niggas be sleeping on church steps and shit. Yeah, that shit.
I was homeless for about 2 years. I used to sleep in the alley in the car.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It was crazy. I used to have the women bring me food. And I had a couple girlfriends. Ain't that crazy? Homeless with girlfriends, bring you food, bring you money, bring whatever I had to bring. Yep, that's real. It was crazy experience, bro. But like I said, no matter what situation I was in, I stayed on the top. And I know that sounds crazy, but if you're gonna be a bum, you might as well be the best bum out there. I definitely was that. Wasn't the second string bum, definitely the first string bum. Trust me. Pick of the litter. Let's get that straight. And I know it's funny, but it is what it is. Like my father told me, boy, whatever you're gonna do, be the best at what you do. All right, did that. So y'all got this. You got it, Chevron?
You want me to read it?
Yeah.
Is this an article about how all humans alive trace back to one male?
Yeah, that's the Y chromosome joint. Yep.
And you know they got mitochondrial Eve too, right?
Yeah, we ain't on it. We gotta do one thing at a time. One thing at a time.
No doubt. I'm gonna share my screen and pop it off. Where that shit at? Share screen. All right, my screen shared. All right, I'm gonna start reading. Y chromosome atom. In human genetics, the Y chromosome most recent common ancestor, or YMRCA, informally known as Y chromosomal atom, is the most recent common ancestor, MRCA, from whom all currently living men are descended patrilineally.
Let's stop for a minute. So right here, no matter what they say, right, patrilineally, also known as the male line, all right, the spear side, or a genetic kingship, all right, is a common kinship system in which an individual's family membership derives from and is recorded through his or her father's lineage. Yeah. So no matter what they say, they die right here. There's no evidence supported by any people in the scientific community. There's no evidence on Earth as of 2019 that would prove otherwise. I'm gonna say it again. There is no evidence, right, found in nature as of 2019 that will support that, quote unquote, there's a separate humanities in the Americas, right? It's clearly Y chromosome atom. Go ahead, brother.
Okay. The term YMRCA reflects the fact that the Y chromosomes of all currently living human males are directly derived from the Y chromosome of this remote ancestor. The analogous concept of the matrilineal most recent common ancestor is known as mitochondrial Eve, MTMRCA, named for the matrilineal transmission of mtDNA. That's mitochondrial DNA. The most recent woman from whom all living humans are descended matrilineally. As with mitochondrial Eve, the title of Y chromosomal atom is not permanently fixed to a single individual, but can advance over the course of human history as paternal lineages become extinct. You want me to read on?
Yeah, hold on. Hey, Vance, where you at politically incorrect? Where you at, brother?
I'm right here.
Yeah, you wanna add something to
that? No, I don't want to cut X off. Let me get I'll chime in after he finish reading. I got you. I'm here. Don't worry. For a minute. Go ahead,
Go ahead, X. Definition, where you at?
You said?
Go ahead. Where you at?
All right, second paragraph. Or second, area. Estimates of the time when YMRCA lived have also shifted as modern knowledge of human ancestry changes. In 2013, the discovery of a previously unknown Y chromosomal haplogroup was announced, which resulted in a slight adjustment of the estimated age of human YMRCA. By definition, it is not necessary that the YMRCA and the MTMRCA should have lived at the same time, while estimates as of 2014 suggested the possibility that the two individuals may well have been roughly contemporaries, albeit with uncertainties ranging in the tens of thousands of years. The discovery of archaic Y haplogroup has pushed back the estimated age of the YMRCA beyond the most likely age of the MTMRCA. As of 2015, estimates of the age of YMRCA range around 200,000 to 300,000 years ago, roughly consistent with the emergence of anatomically modern humans. Y chromosomal data taken from a Neanderthal from El Sidran, Spain, produced a YT MRCA of 588,000 years ago for Neanderthal and Homo sapiens patrilineages dubbed anti-Adam, and 275,000 years ago for YMRCA. Yo.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, I got this microphone working. That sound clear?
Yeah, you good.
Sound super clear. Okay, so all right, so I kind of phased out the Y chromosome data taken from Neanderthal. What was that basically saying?
Say it one more time.
With that last line, what was they basically saying right there?
Y chromosome data taken from a Neanderthal from El Sidran, Spain, produced YT MRCA of 588,000 years ago for Neanderthal and Homo sapien patrilineages.
Okay.
And it's dubbed anti-Adam, and 275,000 years ago for YMRCA.
Okay, so there you have it right there. And that's a real good source right there.
Is that saying I don't know if I'm interpreting this correctly. Is that last line saying that the Neanderthal and the Homo sapien, their most recent common ancestor, as far as the male line is concerned, was 588,000 years ago?
That's what it sounds like it's saying. Produced a YTM MRCA of 566,000 years ago for Neanderthal and Homo sapien. Yeah, that's what it say.
And they call it anti-Adam. I think anti is a term that means before. I gotta look further into that to see it.
Yeah, can you put the point on the anti, or say what it is? Put the point on that.
Anti-Adam. Hold on, let me.
No, I don't.
Yeah, it says dubbed anti-Adam, and 275,000 years ago for YMRCA.
Mm-hmm.
I think the 275,000 years ago is talking about our most recent common ancestor as far as our patrilineal line is concerned, and the 588,000 years ago, I believe, I don't know for certain yet, look further into it, I think that's talking about the patrilineal line that connects Homo sapiens to Neanderthals.
Mm-hmm. All right.
I think that's saying.
Okay. All right. Where you at, Chevron? Yeah,
Unmute yourself, Chevron.
Oh, I was right here looking up the word anti.
What'd it say?
I don't know. I had to switch back to this screen.
All right, go ahead.
Hold up. A state before or preceding.
Okay. All right, there you go. So we had that defined right. All right, in the chat room, like I said, we start with Wiki, right? and we ended the journal so nobody won't call you a damn Wikipedia scholar. But that would be like calling you a encyclopedia scholar. And you know, when I was growing up, that's all they had was encyclopedias. So that's where you really, you know, did your book reports and did your research, encyclopedias, and then you would actually go to the libraries and really get more in depth. So we always suggested everybody frequent your local libraries. They always have a lot of books in it. And like black people say, well, they hid our history from us. No, they hid it in a secret vault called the library. You should have your library cards. You know, everybody need to get a damn library card. That's essential when you're dealing with pseudo killing. To actually have a damn library card, yo. And for the record, when you go in museums, for the most part, museums have libraries. Brother Reggie put me down with that. I didn't know that. All right. So you definitely have libraries in museums that the normal public don't know about. You can get a library card to museums and actually, you know, go in there. They have a catalog of everything they got in the museum, and it's serious. All right, it's serious.
That would visiting museums would be seen as some white people shit.
To the idiots amongst us, but of course.
I never, the only time I ever went to a museum was on field trips.
Right, that's the only time most people go. White, black, green.
Like our parents never instilled in us the importance of like concepts like museums or libraries and things to that effect.
Oh, I know my parents did. Hey, Sharon, you got the article from Nature, Journal of Nature? 2013? Huh?
You put it in the chat?
Yeah, I put it in the chat.
Adam and Eve did not live too far apart. You want me to share my screen on that? Oh.
Yeah, I was going to let Sharon read it. I didn't want to pace you down.
All right, how I share my screen? Or somebody put it up. I'll read it.
I put it up.
You got to hit the share screen button. It's green.
It's green.
Right at the bottom of it. You got to be smarter than the button, yo.
I see it.
Glad to have you back, Unbiased.
You dig?
I know you sipping your brew, bro. Cut the screen off, start drinking, yo. God dang. Look at you.
Now I'm done for the night.
All right. Yeah. After you read this, I want you to read sources and what sources are. That's essential in what we're doing moving forward.
Okay.
All the African American aborigines are officially asleep. You know, you had them up all day. Go ahead, Sharon.
All right.
Hey, Sharon.
What's up, Doug? All right. It's a genetic. Adam and Eve did not live too far apart in time. Studies our date Y chromosome Adam and mitochondrial Eve.
Redate. Go ahead.
Redate. Right. The book of Genesis puts Adam and Eve together in the Garden of Eden, but geneticists' version of the duo, the ancestors to whom the Y chromosomes and the mitochondrial DNA of today's humans can be traced, were thought to have lived tens of thousands of years apart. Now, two major studies of modern humans' Y chromosome suggest that Y chromosome Adam and mitochondrial Eve may have lived around the same time after all. When the overall population size does not change, as is likely to have happened for long periods of human history, men have on average just one son. In this case, evolutionary theory predicts that for any given man, there is a high probability that his paternal line will eventually come to an end. All of his male descendants will then have inherited Y chromosomes from other men. In fact, it is highly probable that at some point in the past, all men except one possess the Y chromosomes that by now are extinct. All men living now then and would have a Y chromosome descended from that one man, identified as Y chromosome Adam. The biblical reference is a bit of a misnomer because this Adam was by no means the only man alive at his time. Similarly,
right. Hold on 1 second. So
ahead.
right here in the other paragraph, say all men living now. So that means you, African American, Native American elbows. That means y'all, right? There's no way around that. There's no getting out of that. That's why they gotta act like DNA not real.
Right.
They just gotta be very ignorant on that. They're so ignorant that their fearless leader, Con Calloway, actually posted a DNA article for UNA Davis that debunks everything that they're talking about. So once again, shout out to Con Calloway for posting an article on his website that actually debunks everything on his website. We couldn't have asked for something better. Was it the Holy Ghost? I don't know. Keep going.
Similarly, the theory predicts that all mitochondrial genomes today should be traceable to a single woman, a mitochondrial Eve, whereas the Y chromosome is passed from father to son. Mitochondrial DNA, mtDNA, is passed from mother to daughter and son. In 1987, population geneticists first demonstrated the existence of such a mitochondrial Eve. After analyzing mtDNA from 147 people from around the world to chart their genetic relationships, they used a molecular clock based on the number of DNA mutations that arise with each generation to estimate Eve's age. This woman, the researchers concluded, probably lived in Africa around 200,000 years ago. The finding provided evidence for the theory that modern humans evolved in Africa before migrating to other continents. That's the dagger right there.
Say it again.
That's the dagger right there.
I know, read it again.
All right. It says the finding provided evidence for the theory that modern humans evolved in Africa before migrating to other continents. All right. Yet comparable studies later found that Adam, the common ancestor of the portion of the Y chromosome that passes from father to son, lived roughly 100,000 years ago. It's possible that Adam and Eve lived eons apart, and geneticists have come up with a number of explanations as to why. Carlos Bustamante, a population geneticist at the Stanford University School of Medicine in California, who led one of the latest studies, says that chance could explain the discrepancy between the ages of Adam and Eve. Polygamy could also help to explain the gap. He says, the calculation of when Adam and Eve lived depends on the number of breeding adults in the population, and polygamy reduces the number of males that pass on the Y chromosomes, thereby skewing the estimate. Bustamante and his team sequenced the Y chromosome of 69 males from around the world and uncovered about 9,000 previously known DNA sequence variations. They used these variations to create a more reliable molecular clock and found that Adam lived between 120 to 156,000 years ago. A comparable analysis of the same men's mtDNA sequences suggests that Eve lived between 99,000 and 148,000 years ago. This idea of a very recent common ancestor of all men is not that true, Bustamante says. Meanwhile, a team led by Paleo Francescoli, whatever, population geneticists at the University of Sassari, Italy, came to a similar conclusion by studying the Y chromosome of 1,200 men from the island of Sardinia. The team identified nearly 7,000 previously unknown Y chromosome variations and used the detail to create their own molecular clock. The clock helped to pinpoint key events in Sardinian history, such as the rise of Neolithic populations there and the arrival of Africans as part of the Roman slave trade. It also suggests that Adam lived 180,000 to 200,000 years ago, similarly to initial estimates of Eve's age.
All right, and you stop. You finished up the sentence. You good? So okay, so this clearly shows what the Y chromosome was, what it is, and what it is not. That's important to understand that at the end of the day, we know that all living human beings, males, extended from a Y chromosome atom. This is what it's actually talking about. Now, what I would like to also bring into effect, let me put this in here. In this article, it talked about a molecular clock. That's important right there. Let me put this in the chat room for y'all. Because we hear them talking about, well, man, you don't know, what land we was on. Show me what DNA show what land we was on. Yeah, we got you for all of that. Why you think that you can take a DNA test and they know where your ancestors came from, what landmass they came from? Because all you got to do is check the indigenous population of that area, right? And see where your DNA coalesce at the most. You know what I'm saying? Like they starting to pinpoint this thing. You feel me? And if you know what a molecular clock is, right, then you'll begin to understand how they actually put a timestamp on when you African American Aboriginals was in North America, no matter what you say. So that's why you absolutely, positively can't take a DNA test. So let me say this again. Everybody that's talking nonsense and say that you're an African American Aboriginal, don't take a DNA test. Don't do it. This is not good for you. Don't do it. Like, just don't do it. Like, and I get it. You feel me? Like, I really get that. Like, if I was trying to perpetrate some non-scientific ideas, I sure as hell wouldn't take the very test that will kill everything I thought I believed. Oh, yeah. And please don't study evolution. That killed you. That killed the racism. Now, it didn't kill the way people felt about our black skin, but it absolutely let you know that, man, y'all wasn't better than us. That's why we give a shout out to Charles Darwin, because based off of the study of natural selection, he recognized that, man, black people was first two, came from Africa. He was predicting this and was just like any other human being that walked the face of the earth and was just as smart. We shout out to the white boy that beat up his comrades in the struggle for scientific literacy. We shout out to that. And let us not forget Albert Churchward, who had a pseudo brother that talked about Atlantis. Forget his brother name. Y'all can look that up. Look up Albert Churchward's brother. All right? He came up with the idea of Atlantis. All right?
Albert Churchward, go ahead, bro. He wrote the Anacalypsis, or
no, nope. He wrote the Book of Atlantis, the Book of Mu. I mean, the book on the land of Mu. And as a matter of fact, back in the day,
not his brother,
huh?
What did Albert Churchward write? Because I think I got that.
Immortal signs and symbols.
Immortal signs and symbols, right.
And a couple of other joints, the Pygmies, the origin of the Pygmies, and all that. He wrote that. He also wrote,
Hey,
what up?
Do you know if the Out of Africa model is a scientific theory or a hypothesis? And also, do you know whether or not Big Bang is a scientific theory or hypothesis?
The theory.
Big Bang is theory.
It's a scientific theory? Or
yeah.
Listen to me clearly. It's a scientific theory.
Scientific theory.
Okay. And the Out of Africa model, is that also a scientific theory?
Let's look it up. What you say it is?
No, I'm not saying anything. Somebody in the chat, I forgot this nigga's name.
Now, the Big Bang is a scientific theory. I don't know about anything else, but the Big Bang is definitely that.
He's waiting for somebody to jump on that.
Haskell 45. I think he's the one that said it.
It's a theory, buddy.
He said,
Yeah.
he said it's not a theory.
Well,
it's not a scientific theory.
Which one?
Let's just check it. We don't got to talk ourselves to death. Let's check it.
He said both Big Bang.
All right, yeah, he's bugging.
He's definitely wrong about the Big Bang.
Yeah, my man has no books on the Big Bang. That's a scientific theory, hands down.
Right.
I mean, dang.
Yeah, I'm not sure about the out of Africa. That could be a scientific hypothesis. Let me see. That could be that. Let me see.
Dude, get yourself a book, man. Do that. Get a book and figure out for yourself.
All right. We're gonna hold that. We're gonna address the question directly. All right. All right, let's see.
Yeah, he said theories like OOA out of Africa, the Bering Land Bridge, evolution, the big this nigga, yeah, I don't even know why I asked that question.
No, he won't. He need it. Hey man, give him the link and come on. And just go ahead and bring out your
He said that the evolution is a theory in a colloquial sense, so we might as well just not even answer that shit.
Yeah. Okay, look. Evolution,
because you know for a fact that evolution is a scientific theory.
And so is Big Bang and tectonic plates, stuff like that are scientific. Newton laws, those are scientific theories.
They are not. He said they're not scientific theories. Stop conflating the two, please.
All right. Well, then he has no idea what a scientific theory is. Then.
Yeah, I realize.
Yeah, Lord, and don't say the word hypothesis. He don't even know what the hell that is. He just talking.
Right. Yeah. Come on the panel. Don't mention Big Bang. or come on this panel.
Hold on.
Don't mention vaccinations. Don't mention Big Bang. Stay in your pseudo world.
It may be I think that the OOA
hypothesis.
Maybe a hypothesis, yeah, but it's something that scientists all follow.
Hey yo, Easy Bands, your name, dude. Big Bang is a scientific theory that's based on factual events, dude. All right, but I know you don't know science at all, so that's why you're saying that.
Yeah, he's just talking, man.
Study the stars, man. The stars only.
You probably fall apart. Yo, I told you it's a hypothesis. You probably really think that don't mean nothing. I think that don't hold no weight. I can see it right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what I'm gonna start doing, I'm gonna flood the chat room. Let me put this in by Plies right here. Go ahead.
Somebody asked, they said, do plants and animals have a common ancestor?
Yeah.
Yes. Yep.
Every form of life has a common ancestor.
Yep.
In all like exactly, it's called Luca, last universal common ancestor. Look it up.
Yep, that's it, Luca.
And then you got the universal common ancestor. Look up the phylogenetic tree.
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna look it up then. Yeah, I'm gonna look at out of Africa. I'm gonna look that shit up for you.
I already put shit in the chat room in the Bushman comment.
What was it? Scientific theory or theory?
Some say a theory and some say the scientific hypothesis. If you start with Wikipedia, it talks about the scientific hypothesis. I ain't even going to the journals on nature yet. I'm going to
that. Well, there you go.
No matter how you put it, it's bigger than is more than what y'all got. No matter what it is, it's more than what y'all got. That's for damn sure.
It's a scientific consensus as far as the dominant concept or model that they adhere to.
Yeah, exactly.
That's hefty. That's not the same thing as just like some, jerry rig or makeshift hypothesis.
Hey, Haskell, go ahead and paste a definition of a scientific theory and a regular theory.
Doctor, we ain't gonna bog the show down with ignorance, though.
Yeah, do that for yourself, bro.
Tell them to hop on it. Tell them to hop on it. Stop talking.
They ain't gonna do that with that crazy shit. They ain't gonna do that.
Hop on, yo. Try your hand. I bet you we make you famous. Yeah, you already know what it is. Don't come in this joint talking.
Yeah, but the thing is, dudes know they've read no book on science at all. Like they know that.
So look up new science. We got the outer Asia. Look at this now. We got new science, the outer Asia, right? It's time to rethink the map of human evolution. You go. I'm gonna let y'all sink y'all teeth into that. and think y'all got something. Because I always read and study the counter arguments. Because this is what science does. This how we do it. Scientifically, man, we don't have a problem with this right here.
Hey, yo, somebody said drop the link, but the same thing what Double X just said. It's like, what's the point if you can't comprehend what you're reading?
No, it's fine. Well, what they can do is bring the source to say a theory, a scientific theory, is not what we say it is. That's the point. Go prove that. Do that. Don't get on here talking crazy because you're going to get the goodbye. Infinite black ice. Goodbye. That's how we're going to do you.
Listen,
don't talk me to death.
Stay talking about the Abel stuff and flat Earth. Don't go to Big Bang.
He say don't do it.
That's all I'm saying.
Hey, well, don't do it. I'm gonna drop the link for you, and you can't be in the chat. Can't be in the pseudo killer chat talking too much nonsense. That's what you can't do, because you're gonna get booted up out of there. Too much typing. Don't type me to death.
Yo, let me know when I can read this. How to research correctly.
All right, hold on. I just want it real fast.
Yeah, 'cause I don't want to do it really.
I'm gonna do that. I want to molecular clocks. They say for the past 40 years, evolutionary biologists have been investigating the possibility that some evolutionary changes occur in a clock-like fashion. Okay, so that's like genes are mutating on a constant rate. Let me finish. Over the course of 1 million years, mutations may build up in any given stretch of DNA at reliable rate. Okay, for example, the genes that codes for the protein alpha globin component of hemoglobin experiences base changes at a rate of 0.56 changes per base pair per billion years. If this rate is reliable, the gene could be used as a molecular clock. All right, when the stretch of DNA does indeed behave like a molecular clock, it becomes a powerful tool for estimating the date of lineages splitting event. I'm gonna say this again, lineage splitting event. So they can actually go on planet Earth, find human beings, and figure out when they lineage split.
Not just humans.
Yeah, right. I'm just talking about humans, right? Any daggone thing.
Yeah.
But they diverged. Yeah. Okay? And they can say where they was at. That's how they know that the human population, Homo sapiens sapiens, started in Africa first because they use a molecular clock and they go backwards at a constant rate. They don't end up in North America. So for those who say that you can't figure out where your lineage is split at or where your mutation occurred, what landmass it occurred on, you're wrong.
Completely wrong.
You're wrong. So let me finish this. For example, lineages that a length of the DNA found in two species. It's not saying human, it's saying a species. That's a living organism. Differs by 4 bases as known below. And we know that this entire length of DNA changes at a rate of approximately 1 base per 25 million years. That means that the 2 DNA versions differ by 1 million years of evolution and that their common ancestors lived 50 million years ago. Since each lineage experienced its own evolution, there you go. The 2 species must have descended from what? A common ancestor that lived at least 50 million years ago. I'm gonna put this right back in the chat room. This is one of my favorite resources. It's actually, you got tools where you can teach your children. Evolution 101, Evolution 101, Understanding Evolution. Your one-stop source for information on evolution. This is one of my favorite sources. I'm sharing it for y'all, right? For when you got family members just talking you to death, you can actually go ahead and find some sources for the children and all that. It's dead serious. So we serious around here. We don't play around here. We don't top out A game around here. We're intellectual gunfighters. Where y'all at? Bet you we make you famous. Funny.
Hey,
I'm here, bro.
You know where camels come from?
North America.
That's some crazy shit, right?
Yeah. But now,
I remember Unc told me that shit. He blew my mind. I was like, damn, I didn't even think about that. Prime example, how you know the Bible was written later.
Yeah, they come. You would think they come from like West Asia, you know, over there where the Arabs are at, but nah, they actually came from North America. And you know, llamas that you find in like South America, you know, those came from a genus of camels as well.
Just leave your door open.
Yeah, you know
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, they like.
I'm not surprised.
Like alpacas, all of them motherfuckers, they all descend from a common ancestor.
It's crazy.
Oh yeah.
I put that link in the chat room for those who want to get famous, make you famous overnight.
Yeah, Cudjo, the African, he's talking real crazy.
Tahuti, 100%. Now, here we go. I see you, Easy Bands. It say Tahuti, 100%. They acting like science is, let's get this straight. They acting like science is, damn. They acting like science is always fact. They'll continue to change with new knowledge.
They continue to change with new knowledge.
Well, I was reading the way he read it.
Right, I know. Hey, bro, give us an example.
Hop on.
We never said that. We never said that.
We use science. Science is used as a fact until it develops new ideas that it proves.
Right.
But like that's how this shit works. Science is the tool. You don't have any other tool that can beat science.
Right.
That's why I tried to communicate earlier. Scientific theories and scientific laws are facts in common communication. Nobody questions whether or not gravity is real. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's a law. And so in science, there is no hierarchy. So a law isn't higher than a theory, and a theory isn't higher than a law. And the theory does not change to a law. What a theory does, a theory explains the law. In case y'all didn't know.
You know what? That's a great point that you said, because science leaves it open. But you guys, there's no open. You guys come up with a thought and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
So when it's disproven, y'all just argue. You know, y'all don't abandon it. You know, and go with the new information. Y'all stick with y'all thought and that's it.
All right. So now Easy Band says at one point blacks were thought to be scientifically inferior.
It's a fact.
Now that has changed.
That's a fact, brother.
Was that a scientific theory though?
No, it wasn't. It was pseudoscience, as a matter of fact.
Yeah. Now look. My man doesn't even, dude, you should really research scientific racism, because the North that's some Southern shit. The North was changing all that shit.
Yeah, you right there, Easy Bands. You good? We see you.
Hutch just said you can't keep using the term fact as if it's synonymous with scientific theory. When it comes to common English, common communication, a scientific theory is a fact.
Bro, do you get that?
I don't know if they understand that.
Nah, hey Hutch, do you understand that? Common use of language?
It is a fact when it comes to that. Only in a scientific context is it a scientific theory. Not when you and I are talking on a regular basis. Because you're not going to go to the Empire State Building and say gravity. That's just a theory and jump the fuck off.
Right. But Hutch, do you get that though? Like, we got to hear your response.
Okay. Haskell 45. A supposition or a system of ideas intended to explain something, especially one based on general principles independent of the thing to be explained.
So he found the third part of the definition. This brother Garfield. So he found the third part. He ain't read the first and second one. He gonna read the third part and say, "Yo, man." He also says, "Come on, man, stop. We need to stop this, man."
Wait. Hold on 1 second. 1 second. Hey, Hutch said. He said if it's scientific. He said if a scientific theory was a fact, dude. Scientific theories are not facts, dude. They explain facts. You get that?
No, but what he's not understanding is the in common communication how it's a fact, but in the scientific reality, it's a scientific theory.
Yeah. Very good, X. You see, the first one you read, the way how you said it, that's the way you got to say it all the time. Don't go into nothing else.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Plain and simple. And what happened is, because everybody know what a theory is, all of a sudden we professional in the English language, we know what a theory is, but we don't understand what it actually is. Yeah. So what we do, family, is we say, okay, it's a theory, man. Get out of here. It's a theory. It's a theory.
Right.
You have these retards who failed English. It's trying to tell common human beings like, yo, man, you got it wrong, bro. You got it wrong. Come on, man. We got to stop this BS, man.
That's why when you talk to laymen about science, it's a way you got to communicate to them because they won't understand it properly. They'll think that a scientific theory is just a common English theory or a common communication theory, and it's not the same thing. In science, a common English theory is actually just a hypothesis. It doesn't even fit the criteria of a scientific theory.
So do me a favor, X. I put it in the chat room. It's called the Talk Origins Archives.
Okay.
I put it, evolution is a fact and a theory. I want you to read the first paragraph for us.
I'm gonna share my screen. All right.
We're gonna read that. This is fun. I love beating them up. I've been beating them up for years on this.
Evolution is a fact and a theory. Okay. When non-biologists talk about biological evolution, they often confuse two different aspects of the definition. Yep. On the one hand, there is the question of whether or not modern organisms have evolved from older ancestral organisms or whether modern species are continuing to change over time. On the other hand, there are questions about the mechanism of the observed changes. How did evolution occur? Biologists consider the existence of biological evolution to be a fact. It can be demonstrated today, and the historical evidence for its occurrence in the past is overwhelming. However, biologists readily admit that they are less certain of the exact mechanisms of evolution.
Stop right there. So somebody please explain what a mechanism is.
It's something that triggers something or causes something to happen.
So you got a lot of different mechanisms, and that's the conversation. So you got genetic drift, you got sexual selection, you got natural selection, you got horizontal gene transfer.
And that's what's being scientifically theorized, not whether or not things evolved, but what caused it.
Thank you.
The causal agent, and that's the mechanism. That's what they're scientifically speculating about, and that's what becomes, scientific theory.
So keep going. Where you at?
Right here. There are several theories of the mechanism of evolution. No, and notice that they keep, what do you call that? Italicizing. When you are you looking at the screen? Can you see this right here? Like the way that they differentiate these words from the other words within the communication.
Yeah, go ahead.
They're making them like in a special font in order for you to understand like these key particular points. There are several theories of the mechanism of evolution, and then Stephen J. Gould has put this as well as anyone else. In the American vernacular, theory often means imperfect fact, part of a hierarchy of confidence running downhill from fact to theory to hypothesis to guess. Yeah, that was perfect. Thus, the power of the creationist argument, evolution is only a theory, and intense debate now rages about many aspects of the theory. If evolution is worse than a fact, and scientists can't even make up their minds about the theory, then what confidence can we have in it? Indeed, President Reagan echoed this argument before an evangelical group in Dallas when he said, and what I devoutly hope was campaign rhetoric. Well, it is a theory. It is a scientific theory only, and it has in recent years been challenged in the world of science. That is, not believed in the scientific community to be as infallible as it once was. You want me to keep reading?
No. I put something else in there. I put it in the chat room from y'all. Go get that one. We're going to break it all the way down. Yeah, K-12 level.
What you just put?
Teaching of evolution, fact and theory. Chemistry for life. Advocacy. Position and beliefs. Supports the teachings of evolution and opposes alternative non-scientific theories. Urges states and local and localities to support high quality science standards and curriculum. You got it?
Nah, I don't see that.
Yeah, it's in the chat.
Our chat?
Yeah.
Let me see. Oh, teaching of evolution, fact, and theory. Okay. What you want me to do? Read this whole thing?
Yeah, not the whole thing. Just the first paragraph. Watch this. Killing them. Right. Killing them.
All right. The American Chemical Society, ACS, strongly supports the inclusion of evolution in K through 12 science curricula at an age-appropriate level because this theory is central to our modern understanding of science.
Now stop. The theory is central. It's central to the modern understanding of science.
It's fundamental.
Fundamental, bro. Like reading is fundamental. Like Charles Darwin theory of natural selection. You know what I'm saying? Man, it's the foundation of modern biology, whether you like it or not. So if you're talking about where humans come from and we're native to this and native to that, you have to. There is no way but to understand that. You got to be in the grand scope of evolution, but keep going.
Okay. The theory of evolution is not a hypothesis, but the scientifically accepted explanation of the incontrovertible fact that life in its many forms has changed over the years, built upon hundreds of years of scientific observation and experimentation and tens of thousands of peer-reviewed scientific publication.
Hold on, how much? How many?
Tens of thousands.
One more time, what?
Tens of thousands of peer-reviewed scientific publications. Evolution provides scientists and students with a unifying concept that explains the incredibly rich diversity of living things and their capacity to change and evolve over time.
Now stop. So it's right here. It's right here in this statement. Peer-reviewed scientific publications. Evolution provides scientists and students and the Aboriginal African Americans with a unifying concept that explains the incredible rich diversity of living things and their capacity to change and evolve over time. So if you say evolution is not real, I need you to explain why the rich diversity and why it changes over time. If you can't do that, shut up and source up.
This is the part that they need to really harp on. Is built upon hundreds of years of scientific observation and experimentation and tens of thousands of peer-reviewed scientific publications. That means it's passed all the fucking tests that you could possibly throw at it. So your little layman arguments aren't sufficient enough to override this.
Keep going, dude. You just checkmate him. Keep going.
All right. Evolution is an active field of research in which new discoveries continue to increase our knowledge and understanding of the specific processes and paths that biological organisms have followed over the billions of years that life has existed on Earth. A central component of biology and biotechnology. Listen to that again. A central component of biology and biotechnology. We can't even correct the conditions that we in unless we understand evolution. A central component of biology and biotechnology, modern evolutionary theory, is also based on evidence derived from chemistry, physics, geology, and other disciplines. So there's
what, dude? Geology? What is geology? Study of land. Where are we standing at in North America? Is North America land? Yep. So if you want to understand anything about yourself, you got to understand evolution. You can't discount it because you're using different disciplines to reach your conclusions.
Yep, there's different lines of evidence.
Damn, keep going.
In chemistry, physics, geology, and plus you got others. Because of the overwhelming evidence supporting evolution, it is recognized and endorsed as a key principle of science on par with the atomic theory of matter and as a central theme of science education by all major scientific societies.
You ain't gotta read no more. Y'all get that? Read
hold
that.
Hold on. Watch this part. The next paragraph. It starts off. Science and religion are two different human activities.
Run it back.
Science and religion are two different human activities that seek to understand our world. Science rigorously applies the observation of natural phenomena and systems, plus studies of modifications to these natural systems, to develop models that explain the order and function of our universe. As a key principle of science, evolutionary theory cannot be dismissed or diminished by characterizing it as mere conjecture or speculation. Furthermore, because it has developed out of scientific investigations, evolution cannot be equated with socially or religiously derived beliefs. Evolutionary theory, like all scientific descriptions of the workings of nature, is subject to continuing modification to reflect new knowledge gained through observation and experimentation. Niggas really need to read these articles you be putting, these sources you be putting up, yo.
Yeah, y'all need that. I'm flooded.
Because what it does is it explains away the way in which they think. But I told you, I don't think that they have the Lexile reader measure or reading comprehension grade that's on par with this material to even properly digest it. I'm serious.
Well, X, how the hell can they understand what you just said if they don't have what you say they don't have?
I mean, yo, you gotta have the rudimentary steps completed, and you know the American public school system, it really failed us because the teachers couldn't convey the fundamentals to us because they don't really speak in the same way that we speak.
Yeah.
So I mean, you're gonna have to do get that on your own autodidactically, but I just don't feel like these niggas will really get it, yo.
Yeah, I don't think reading was fully exhausted.
What you mean?
I don't think like on each grade level it wasn't they wasn't testing us for comprehension.
They were though. That's what's crazy. They were. That's
yeah,
what
they
those
wasn't testing us at every level. You're supposed to be tested to see if you're at a comprehensive level for that grade that you're in. For instance, most people in Baltimore educational system is 3 levels below grade level when it comes to reading. Now that becomes a problem once you reach college.
Yeah.
If you're 3 levels below reading that and you pass the 12th grade, you dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Most of the time you on a middle school reading level trying to read a chemistry or biology book. It's completely foreign to you.
And yo, I'm gonna tell you like this. I know I was the smartest motherfucker where I was at in school, right? When I got to college, we had to take these tests. Placement test. Yeah, I failed mine, right?
Yeah.
By a few points, but I failed my shit. Like, I'm gonna keep it cheap. I failed them, and I had to take remedial courses, right? In order to get me to college level.
Right.
Every motherfucker that came from Eastside High failed that shit. Everybody, yo, and then everybody dropped out except me too.
Most people in Baltimore City, when we go to college, we have to take remedial classes to get us on college level.
That's what I'm saying. Like the school systems.
Yeah, that's pretty normal.
What I'm gonna tell you is that like the teachers that we have don't know how to communicate the information to us because we have 2 different reference banks. You know, like most of your teachers are white, and so the way they talk, like their vernacular, is more so suited towards their own people than with us. Like we would need somebody who comes from the same background as us. Linguistically to be able to communicate those ideas to us. This is why niggas in the conscious community, they can understand one another.
Well, where you from though, X?
I'm from Patterson, I'm from Jersey.
Oh, see, Baltimore, black city, we got black teachers here, so that problem can't be the vernacular, you know what I mean?
Yeah. But there's another thing though, Chef, like do they know how to convey it? Like it gets to a point where you learn so much, you forget how to talk.
Right, to communicate that.
Exactly. Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
You start talking over.
Yeah, right. You speak over people's heads and you don't realize that they don't know the terms that you're using. So we don't even know, even if they're black, if they knew how to convey that information properly to the children. And that could be a reason why
they're pushing these kids along. So
that's No Child. I think that's from the No Child Left Behind shit. You just keep pushing the niggas.
I mean, even before then, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
they couldn't properly assess whether every child was on grade reading level.
That's what they give you test. That's why they give you those tests to see.
Yeah, but most of the time, check this out. A child will have to have behavioral problems for him to get tested. It's called the IEP, right?
No, not that, bro. You know the test that they give you like every school.
The HSPT.
Yeah, those types of tests.
Yeah.
But most of the people,
I know,
is on the same level, so they can't hold all of them back. So they
Nah.
They show a failure on their part.
Nah. This is how it works with the HSPT. They don't hold you back. They just push it forward.
Right.
But you gotta pass it before you graduate. I don't know how it is now, but when I was in school,
yeah, the same thing with me. But my teacher told me all the answers to the shit.
Yeah, but that shit was hard as hell, bro. That reading shit. Oh my god.
Yo,
but it's something you have to practice, though.
Yeah, I know. It's just boring as hell.
The more you read, the better you become at it. Right? Hey, check this out. I picked up
that's true.
In the 90s, I picked up Dr. Ben book, right? It was so hard to read when what was it called? It was
Black Man and Now in His Family.
In His Family. The way it was written, the font was hard to read. The word it was just way above my head, but I kept reading it, right?
Yeah.
And then as I kept on going, I eventually start to, all right, I heard that word before, you know what I mean? And you look up and you bring yourself up to that level. They gotta do that.
But see, look at this shit. Look at this.
That's hard though, bro.
Look at this. Our vocabulary banks aren't up to par with the material that we're reading. So when you gotta keep going back and looking words up and shit, it's distorting your understanding of what the text is communicating. It's like when you watch a movie, if you keep having if you got scratches and shit on a DVD disc and it keeps skipping parts, you're not really learning everything properly. You're not learning what's going on in context. And so in the conclusion of the movie, you may not understand what the movie was trying to communicate to you.
So let me say this though, X. Like when I'm reading journals, I make sure I define words and get it right as I go all the way through, right? And then I'll go back
and read it with the correct understanding of the term,
and then read it in full context.
Mm-hmm.
So I might pronounce a word right. I pronounce it, get the pronunciation right, define it, figure out what it is. Then I go back and read the whole context of what the article is saying. You know what I'm saying?
You built that up. You built that up over years of doing that shit.
Right.
In school, we don't build that shit up.
No, you're right. Right.
We don't do it. We don't know how to do that right there. So when we read it, it's like your first time trying that shit.
Yeah. Hey, go
just not gonna get it.
Real quick.
Okay.
Richard Dawkins, so we can get this theory thing out the way. And we can end the show right there. I don't want to go long. It's a powerful show. Not that one. The next one.
You got another one. Hold up. Let me stop.
Hey, everybody, I put everything in the chat. Everybody on the panel, I put all the sources in the chat. I see you, Master Khaled. Saying that right? What's good?
Yeah, I fuck with Richard Dawkins, yo. That nigga, his documentaries,
white boy sharp, yo.
His documentaries be funny as hell.
Hey, I'm by sports. We're gonna end it on yours. We're gonna end the show on your dealing with that.
All right. Yeah, love you too.
I'm about to.
I want you to go down to where it highlighted at.
Oh, theory scene 1.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, theory scene 1. A scheme or system of ideas.
Whoa, freeze. Go to our habit of referring to the theory. Read that.
Our habit of referring to, where's that at?
Second paragraph.
Okay. Our habit of referring to the theory of evolution is similarly used to mislead. Huge numbers of people are bamboozled by the phrase only a theory. This essay is designed to remove confusion by abandoning the word theory altogether when talking to creationists. Yeah, and that's what I always be trying to say. You gotta just communicate it to them as if it's a fact, because they're not gonna comprehend it by the word theory. All right, now after that, what you want me to read?
Keep going.
All right, today the dominant reply to the dominant reply to the creationist only a theory belief is to explain that the meaning of theory in science is different from everyday usage, which is synonymous with hypothesis. Yep. In the greatest show on earth, I quoted 2 definitions from the Oxford English Dictionary. Hey, you see how he using that?
Yeah, go back again and read that again, because we're getting you out the way. We cleaned up the pseudos. We putting some soap on them. We heating up the grill, and we heating up the grease. We cooking you right now. So don't come in here talking about it's only a theory. Go ahead, bro.
Today, the dominant reply to the creation is only a theory bleak is to explain that the meaning of theory in science is different from everyday usage, which is synonymous with hypothesis. In the greatest show on earth, I quoted 2 definitions from the Oxford Dictionary. And he has right here, theory, sense 1, a scheme or system of ideas or statements held as an explanation or account of a group of facts or phenomena, a hypothesis that has been confirmed or established by observation or experiment and is propounded or accepted as accounting for the known facts, a statement of what are held to be the general laws, principles, or causes of something known or observed. Then you have theory sense 2, a hypothesis proposed as an explanation, hence a mere hypothesis, speculation, conjecture, an idea or set of ideas about something, an individual view or notion. Now, what you got to understand is this right here.
What you mean what I got to understand? You got to fucking understand?
About the niggas we talking to.
Oh.
In order for them to understand what the fuck just was communicated to them, they have to have an education in the utility of the dictionary, which they don't. I'm sure of it. I'm sure of it. But you see, but anyway, let's just explain it.
Really was talking to me.
The truth of the matter is they don't want to grasp it, y'all.
Stefan, I'm telling you, it's not that they don't want to, they don't know.
They don't want to, man. They want to believe that they're Aborigines.
No, I understand.
None of this shit, man.
I'm not disagreeing with you on that right there.
Let me ask a question, man.
Who that?
Look, I got a statement in the question, man. I was so hot.
How you doing? Don't introduce yourself, bro.
Pardon me. Yo, peace. I'm Master Khalid. That's that. What's up? Peace to everybody, man. I love y'all. Hey, look. I was hot last night, man. When you let Chief Broken Feather get away with that nonsense and not pulling up the scientific theory, dude. Like I've been debating that dude for the last couple years about that. I've been in the chat like post a definition, posted like these dudes, man. They so dishonest, man. It's crazy. And you let him off the hook, Uncle. That ain't your style, but I was feeling you.
You think I let him off the hook?
Feeling you.
You forgot what I said though, right? I say so. You don't want to talk about. You don't want to bring that definition up. Nah. I want to move it. I say so. Don't talk about it no more then. So I didn't let him off the hook.
Yeah,
you feel me?
That's the thing though. They like to deflect. We can't let them deflect. We gotta let them pseudos stay on the point. Don't deflect. Do not deflect.
You right.
You gotta kill them. You gotta kill them on their point.
But you know how we beat them yesterday, yo. At a certain point, yo, it's the mercy rule.
Hey, but no, they beat themselves up when they brought them sources.
I know.
They beat themselves up, man. Hey, that shit was so funny, yo. I'm like, dog. Yo, I'm like, hey, yo, what up, though, to everybody, yo, man? I'm in man. I've been down a long time.
Hey, Khalid, you gotta hit me up on Facebook, bro.
Man, I ain't got no social media. That's all I got, man. I don't do social media.
Oh, shit.
I don't do social media, but you're on social media.
That's what I said. I said this all I got. I don't
your network is your network, man.
Hit me up on take my email address. You fuck with that?
Yeah, email. Indeed.
I'm in Raw Squad here. I'm gonna put it in the chat for you.
Yeah, I told you.
Let me grab my other phone.
Yeah, I told you, I ain't really on social media neither. I got my Facebook, but I don't use this shit.
Oh my God.
Hey, Double X, man. Hey, Double X, you my man, boy. You be going hard.
Yo, you gotta
be going hard.
Yo, I told you, look, I ain't with that Latin no mercy shit. I surround them niggas and then execute.
Hey, look at that chat right there, yo.
Okay, I'm waiting for it to pop up.
I'm saying in our chat right here.
Richard Dawkins.
Oh, in our chat? Okay, hold on.
Look at the bottom and say chat.
Yeah, I got it. Hold on.
Oh, the Armin Ross Squad 9@gmail.com.
Just say it. I remember it. Just say it, God.
Armin Ross Squad 9, the number 9, @gmail.com.
Got you. I'm Ross Squad 9. I got you.
Yeah, so I can see the link early sometime.
Okay. It's gonna say I'm just gonna write and let you know who I am.
Yeah. Let me know.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Hey, but look, I'm gonna tell y'all this too. Man, look, with Jawu, man, they be hating on that boy, man. Listen, I haven't heard a colder teacher on this planet besides Jawu. I'm telling you, I'm 40 years old, dude.
Cold.
You feel me?
You cold.
And Jawu cold, man. And I'm telling you, man, I've been watching y'all for a minute, man. I done learned so much, dude. And them abos, if you listen to them flat earth idiots, them abos is just like them. Because the one thing that would disprove everything they saying, they reject it. And that's DNA. And just like them flat earth idiots, the one thing that will prove them wrong is the photos from space, and they reject it. They all the same,
man. Yeah, word.
They ain't even pseudo, man. They delusional.
Yeah.
Word. They think NASA is hiding the fact that they doctored the photos. They don't even know why NASA doctored the photos. Photos, because the shit be so far away that it's certain light signatures that your eye couldn't pick up, so you really couldn't see the photos.
Exactly.
They just crazy as hell. NASA say this is a doctored photo because of this, and this. They reject all that.
Yeah, I'm so.
Hey, I want everybody to know this. Look, next time that fool Black Jesus Ministers is on Sinetta, everybody get in there and tell him how goddamn stupid he is. I can't do it because Sinetta got me blocked because I told him he was like Brother Baines. I told Sinetta he was like Brother Baines, one hand washed the other when he was promoting the young Buzz Lightyear. You know what I'm saying? So he blocked me, but
I'm biased. You ain't got me at.
You got a bunch of bowling shoes.
I'm bowling. I'm biased. My closet worth more than that, yo. Keep it the G.
Hey, yo, I just grabbed a handful of stuff.
Full of bowling shoes.
Look.
Hey, Unc, I got the book too.
Got the book?
Yo, smart. Yeah,
and I got the set shoe books.
I know you do. You on your A game, yo. Yeah, that's real, yo.
What's poppin'?
Outdo me. I ain't gonna let you outdo me. You know what I'm saying? Quality, bro.
That's what I don't get. I gotta get them.
Right here, yo, and they comfortable, and they tight. Trust me with that.
Dude, somebody in the chat talking slick. Like, bruh, stop it, bruh. Like,
trying to act like you. They don't see the shoe boxes up.
Don't make me show right. That's all, bro. Don't make me show out, bro. Don't make me do it, bro.
No, don't show out. Let them go.
Nigga, I used to be a vendor on MySpace. What we do, we used to collect shoes, right? And you hold them, and then you give them a markup, and then you sell them back for even more money.
Oh yeah, I know about that.
That shit done became $1 billion business, yo.
Well, I mean, what's going on? We flexing. I mean, that's what we gotta do. We flexing. We about to start flexing. I gotta go to my closet.
I'm buying street stop drinking while doing scholarship, man.
Come on, man.
I can't go to my closet. Y'all are cussing me out. I got all European shit in my shit, so I can't.
That's all he's showing right now.
Yo,
hey, yo, black nothing.
Hey, wait.
Hold on, he showed you the Mama Tonics.
Word.
Hey, don't show that, man. Them flat earthers gonna get mad. Don't show that.
Yo, show that mic again, show that microphone.
That's a donation.
How you get that,
Well, I'm biased truth. That's a donation. That shit.
All right, bro.
Hey, how it sound though? How it sound?
Good.
You sound good as hell. You sound great now.
Man, nigga.
Hey, I got this.
He ain't go cheap. He ain't go cheap.
Oh nah, I sent him. Yeah.
That's what Blue
I got a question though. I got a question real quick, like a real good question that I've been dealing with. Now, I've been hearing you lately saying that the Homo sapiens sapien go back to 300,000, but in the studies and what you were saying previously, it was 200,000. So where did the 300,000? That's a new study. Like there's been some more finds. Like what's going on?
Yeah, it's been more finds.
Okay.
Homo sapiens sapien 200,000 years in Morocco.
That's 300,000. That's 300,000 right there in Morocco.
Yeah, the oldest was found in Morocco.
That's the oldest. They just found some more up-to-date information and upgraded.
Okay.
And so right now they really asking if it's archaic.
But you know the ones they found like the the ones they found the cranial shape was different.
A little bit different, yep.
Yeah, like the ones they found, what was it? The one that used to be like the standard was in Ethiopia or somewhere around there. That had like a
Omo one man.
Had like a normal human casing, but this one in Morocco, it was like conical, like it was like globular and shit.
Yeah, but they were still saying it still fit in that range though.
Yeah, they still put it in that range, but it looked like they got like the head is like kind of stretched, like in the back, like it's kind of
like yours, I'm by sport, like that head you got was kind of like that.
Nah, it go back a little back further than his shit.
But yeah, go ahead, read that article right there, man, so we can close them out. It's 11:30. Hey, where you at, Politically Correct, man? Hey, I want y'all to support Politically Incorrect YouTube channel, man. Right now, go subscribe to Politically Incorrect YouTube page.
Hey,
man.
Hold on. Hey, Double X, hold on. Go ahead, Politically Incorrect.
No, yeah, I'm gonna be quick. I just appreciate you having a platform on for us, man. As you can see, we've been in the wings waiting. Unbiased Sports, Chevron, Double X, we all been in the wings waiting to have this opportunity. So shit, I can't do nothing but appreciate it. Everybody go check out the podcast. Big shout out to you and that work you did yesterday against the Avos. Man, it was crazy. It's been a minute since you've been on that type shit. Just going crazy with everybody. Dan Calloway made an appearance. I ain't never think he would show his face. Damn, Unbiased, give me a job. What you got going on?
Hey, is that Amara Squad 9 or just Amara 9?
Amara Squad 9 at gmail.com.
Amara Squad 9. Okay.
Hey, what you put in the chat that you wanted me to read?
You Richard Dawkins, you read it?
I read it, yeah.
Yeah, that shit was serious.
Oh yeah. He was explaining why people have a misunderstanding of scientific theory versus common English theory.
Yeah, all right. So okay now, so y'all absolutely got I don't think we didn't go too in depth on the Out of Africa theory. We'll do that the next show. I want to finish off with Unbiased Sports talking about references and sources.
Show us
the book you're using, because this is just for them.
For dummies.
Biology for Dummies. We all need one. Trust me. I think there's some excellent books, right? Definitely starter kits. Gives you the basics of it. Go ahead and read what sources are real quick.
Yeah, that was
chat room. Go ahead, bro.
That was my starter kit for African American history. I got African American history for dummies.
Where you at?
Right. So let me go in real fast. You know, your unc really love y'all. Y'all pseudos, unc love y'all. I don't. So I wasn't going to share this, but unc really love y'all. So here's a proper way to read what's credible and what's not credible. All right. So it says the popular press, not always accurate. The popular press, newspapers, magazines, and television and radio programs are considered tertiary sources, meaning they're twice removed from the original source of information. The popular press provides information, of course, but the validity of that information isn't guaranteed. That's important. There's always a chance that the journalist doing the reporting may have misunderstood the scientist's research or something he said. Okay, so it says you're always better off citing an article in a journal or textbook before one from a major media outlet. Now, here's the other one. It says the internet, a wealth of information. Not all of it is good. Okay, so it says visit. So here we go. Here's how to research properly. Visit government websites, the websites that end in gov, right? It says some primary literature is available on government websites, but even the secondary literature is usually high quality. If you use the advanced search feature on your web browser, you should be able to restrict your searches to the types of domains you are interested in, so you can be less pseudo. Then it says surf. You can be left pseudo. Then it says surf university websites. These websites end in edu. Some university scientists post copies of their papers, which are examples of primary literature, and others post good quality lectures, notes, and articles. Better yet, if you are a student at a college or university, access the primary literature, scientific journals through your school's library's subscription service. All right. Two more. It says, actually, all right. So it says, be careful when visiting organization websites. These websites end in .org. Large organizations with good reputations, such as the American Heart Association, usually have good quality secondary information on their sites. Secondary. They may even post links to primary sources. However, smaller organizations that don't have an established reputation aren't good sources for scientific information. Now, here's the kicker. Avoid commercial websites that end with .com endings when you're looking for scientific information. So avoid that when you're looking for scientific information. People and organizations operating commercial sites are trying to sell you something. I know I have one. They have an agenda of their own, which means you can't trust that they're completely unbiased. The information they present may be one-sided or not accepted as reliable by the scientific community. You dig? Thank Unc for that. I was never going to share that shit.
Yo, Easy Bands is really retarded, man.
I done put the link out there already. So we're gonna let him stay in his retardation.
He said these are all, he can't even spell. He said these are all falsifiable tests on evolution, which Darwin said himself. If the shit falsifiable, my nigga, all you have to do to debunk it is provide that information.
Right.
Like if we found mammals existing on the geological strata before we found reptiles, evolution is debunked.
Yeah, he's not saying that though, is he? He's saying it has to be falsifiable, right? Is that what you're saying, Easy Bands?
Hey, yo, Khalik, your mic muted, bro. If you was trying to talk.
Yeah, I said I was just asking Unc, is it case sensitive or something, because they're saying the email don't exist.
Yeah, it's case sensitive. It's all lowercase.
Yeah, that's what I put. I put all lower. Is it any underscores or something?
Hold on. AMENRASQUAD
9 @gmail.com. You type that in?
That's what I did. It's saying it's
hit it again.
I can show it to you. Look, hold on. That's what it's doing. Can you see that?
Nah, it's too bright. Like
it's too bright.
Yeah, you can't see it at all.
Okay, yeah, it said address not found.
Read off what you put in.
AMENRASQAUD 9 @gmail.com.
You said AMENRASQUAD 9 @gmail.com?
Yeah.
SQUAD.
You put UAD?
Right. Oh, yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, I misspelled it. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Typing fast as hell. Okay.
Yeah, hit that up, yo. Get you in here, yo.
If y'all into exotic bullies.
You're hanging around the outskirts too long, yo.
Brad living Newark.
You already know I'm the GM of the year, yo. I can see it a mile away. I can see it coming.
Don't post those .coms. Don't do that.
Hutch said, stop calling people stupid when you don't agree with them. It's not that I don't agree with you, that's why you're stupid. It's because after your shit keep getting proven wrong, you just keep doing the same shit. And stupidity is a lack of sense. And so thus, you fit the definition, so I describe you as it.
Yo, you crazy, yo. Shorty crazy, yo.
Laughing my ass off. Provide a source in your automated response. Okay, tell me what mechanism in nature has the ability to encode information in the genome.
Shut up. It's a dumb question. You don't even know what the question is. Got you, yo. You don't even know why I asked that question.
I know, man. These dudes crazy.
Man, go ahead with that, man. Proteins, bro. Proteins.
It's that slick shit. It's that slick talk. It's that slick talk.
Hey, yo, look. When that fool, Chief Holiday, man. When that fool always talk about we got bones. Like, how the hell do you know who bones they belong to without DNA? Man, these dudes is ridiculous.
We got bones.
And then he be saying pyramids. And I'm gonna tell you like this: ain't no goddamn pyramids in America.
Talking about the mounds.
He talking about some mounds and man, look, man, do the math what a pyramid is. The step pyramid ain't even a pyramid, to be honest with you. Nope. And I've been there. I've been to Egypt. I've been there with the elder Ashwakwasi. You know what I'm saying? Right. Listen, man. Look, y'all got to get on them fools, man. Like, come on, man. We got to listen, man. Ain't no pyramids in America. When they start spewing that shit, we gotta get up. We gotta jump on it. Ain't no pyramids in America.
You can get them right. Ain't no pyramid. You can.
Yo, hold on.
There are no pyramids in America. Now prove us wrong.
Sheffrin, this for you right here, Sheffrin. Yeah, I got bowling shoes too, baby.
So you look like a bowler.
Hey, my dude be flexing, dude.
Oh yeah.
Hey, I'm biased. Yo, yeah. What's closer to New York, Newark or Patterson?
Newark is closer.
Hell no, it ain't.
To me, yes, it is.
Is Newark can't be closer to New York than Patterson?
No. I said, no, I'm my bad. Patterson is closer to New York. I think he said to me.
All right, yeah, I know, cause I'm like, yo, Newark, like, you know, in Jersey, like shit separate. Like Trenton, they more like Philly, like it's just different than like Patterson. Like we like 10 minutes away from.
Nah, y'all right by the bridge. Oh, y'all might be
right,
past shit.
We right there. Like it's
yeah.
Like, I can see New York from my house.
Yeah.
What's that?
Hey, yo, but Double X, yo, you gotta hit me on the low, cause I gotta get at you.
About what?
Just my your closet.
Oh yeah, yo, I'm gonna keep it G with you. You're not fucking with me on some real shit.
I love flexing, boy.
No. When I show you my designer shit, you gonna be like, damn.
Hey, Double X, I bought all that shit in 1 year though.
Hey, my dude.
I ain't saying you ain't making more money than me. I said you ain't fucking with me.
I probably not, but I bought all that in 1 year though. All the colognes and all the sneakers and everything all in 1 year.
Yo, I got some real vintage shit. Nigga, I got shit from back when I was in high school.
Now I got more kicks to bring out though. You want me to go get them?
Hey, check me out, Unbiased, man. You wanna do this?
Yeah,
what you wanna do? Unbiased. I told you I got all European shit.
Okay.
Unbiased. What you want to do, man? Come on, man.
Okay, I see you.
Unbiased. What you want to do, my dude? Hold on.
Gucci polos, nigga.
What you? Oh shit! What you want to do, Unbiased? we got the Versace silks and shit.
Hey yo, listen.
Look.
Yo, that's a bomber or that's a collar shirt?
Hold on, I got the bombers too. Hold on. I got the bombers too.
Now, I ain't gonna lie. The shirts, that's out of my price range. That shit too much.
Nigga got the crew necks.
Hey, yo, the shirt's out of my price range. That's too much money.
Yeah, that's a lot of goddamn money. You feel me?
That's you sure ain't to knock off some China, yo?
That's the silk.
Hey, yo, them shit's about $2,000.
Look. Check me out.
They about to.
Yeah, them shit's about $2,000.
That's the silks right there. That's that boy Tupac was wearing back in the day.
That shit dope.
Yeah.
He got that shit in the bag, yo. You ain't put no knockoff
in
the bag.
Check me out. That's Louis. That's Gucci. Versace. You feel me? Don't flex on me, dude. Don't flex on me. What we got? Hey, that's vintage. I don't even wear that shit no more.
With all in.
Look, I don't even wear this shit no more. Very
$1,000.
Look, Ferragamo hats. All leather.
Nah, that shit dope. You definitely got me
flexing on me. Hold on, wait a minute. What's this?
My man got a safe in there.
Is that ball man?
Ball man.
Yo, went back and
flexing on me, dog.
He didn't dug up.
Don't make me walk in the closet. Stop flexing on me.
He didn't dug up the design.
Yeah, I'm very glad to see that now.
Wait a minute, I got the Burberry wallet. Come on, man.
Oh yeah, look.
Hey yo, hey, why is having high end fashion designer clothes.
I see you though. I see you.
Why is that frowned down upon in the conscious community?
I ain't want to do it though. Hey, it's frowned down because, to be honest with you, a lot of motherfuckers ain't got no style and they can't afford it.
Right.
I agree with that. But you know what they try to communicate is the reason, because they say you're supporting Europeans.
Right.
And they don't realize we live in a fucking global economy. Everybody is supporting everybody. You know what I mean? Like, if black people own hip hop, we would be rich as shit. It's not that niggas don't buy our products, it's that we don't control our shit.
My point is, if you can own all that,
that's Rolex. Oh, that's Rolex. Big ass diamonds. Oh, that's Cartier. Oh, that's Cartier. And that's Cartier. What about the smell good? I seen you flossing the smell good. What you know about the NYC bond?
I got that. Ho.
Fuck with your nigga.
You ain't got this though. You ain't got this.
Went down to the $10 package on you, yo. Went back to the $10 shirts. Hey, yo, listen. Since you done did all that, I'm waiting for you to get these now.
Yeah. They on the. I got the books. I got what was most important. I got the books.
Yo, look, you ain't sharing your screen no more. You ain't sharing.
He said, I ain't wearing that shit if it ain't Versace. He one of them niggas, y'all.
I support the European. I support the African. I support both.
Yo, I support.
You supposed to just get these and just keep them in the box.
Blame Unbiased for that shit. He pulled
that out. I can't see, huh?
You not screen sharing, bro.
Hey, Master, Khalid. Yeah. I had to see that though, because I was really pessimistic about our community. I'm like, damn, nobody got money. But I'm glad to see that some of us really, do it.
They try to create a negative impression about showing off your material success. Remember, they into the spiritual shit.
Yeah.
You talking about the poor righteous teacher, right?
Yeah, the poor righteous. That's how you gotta look.
Hey, look. Hey, I'm a 5%er. I ain't with that poor shit. And I ain't
that poor righteous teachers.
For real.
I ain't none of that shit, nigga.
Look, check this out, man. I appreciate y'all all coming through. It's getting a little late. I think we got it in very well, right? We're gonna get it in again this week. Get it in. Stand around. You get the email, you know if you belong. You know what I'm saying? You already know it. You know if you belong. So I appreciate everybody coming through. Man, Master Khalid, appreciate you for coming through, man.
Peace.
On deck. You know what I'm saying? Sheffrin, you know what it is, man. Pseudo Killer on deck. You know what I mean? Where you at, Devil X, Architect?
You already know.
Hey, man, Pseudo Killer on deck. Look, I'm buying sports and went and grabbed some more gear. You crazy, yo. Y'all crazy. Hey, y'all crazy. You know what? I ain't even trip. Look, now y'all breaking out the bill. You crazy. Cash. Bringing out checks in.
Don't do that, bro. I ain't gonna go there. I'm not gonna go there. I'm not gonna go there.
You know what that is right there? You know what that is?
Huh?
You know what that is right there?
Vibrator.
Nah.
What's that?
You stamp checks with this. You own it. If you got a business, you got one of these right here.
Okay.
Yeah.
You print money.
That nigga up the end.
Hey, that's all I got right here, y'all, ladies. I don't know about them, but this one thing I can tell y'all. Best believe they ain't show you nothing for real. You know what I'm saying? Because I know how to get it when I was getting it. You know what I'm saying? So y'all, matter of fact, yo, I almost lost my life trying to chase all that shit right there. I just want to let y'all know that. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I did 8 years in prison when I was thugging, man. I've been to prison 3 different times. Did 8 years, man. Like,
you know what it is, right?
I know it. I'm 40 years old now. I know what it is.
Yeah, you know it. Yo, it's too much for that little bit, a couple of hours.
Nigga still bringing up.
The hell is that, man? You ever got some light brights?
What's that?
Breaking out shoes. I don't know, yo. They like some Krispy Kremes right there, yo. What's the name of that?
Some Valleys? What's that?
Margellas, baby. Come on now.
More like you, yo.
Those Margellas?
Yeah.
Huh?
He said those is Mason Margellas.
Who the hell is that?
You fuck with you like Margella, huh?
Yeah, that's my favorite, bro.
I don't like them shit you got by Margiela. I got some Margellas, but I don't like them shit you got.
Y'all niggas, you know what? I don't know what the hell y'all talking about.
These shits right here, everybody, every time when I wear these shits right here, bro, all I get is compliments all day.
You know, I went to school.
No, I ain't wearing no shiny shoes though, dog. They're a little bit too shiny for me, yo.
Hey, that nigga Styles P said you can't wear shiny suits on combat. For real.
I appreciate the chat room, man. We got a real intelligent chat room, man. Yolanda, you know what it is, man. What's that? Stock One, appreciate you. Yeah, Easy Bands was good. I see you, bullies. You know what I mean? I see you buying the chat room, got 83,000 there. I saw Man TV was good. Hutch, you a trip. It's all good. Keep acting like that link don't work, don't you, Hutch? Yeah. Decent Tavara, what's up, man? I see you. Davins, what's up, man? Appreciate y'all for coming in the building. All right, that's good. I see you, Styles. I see you. Oh, man. Kyla, what's up, sis? How you doing? Hey, man, everybody. The African, I see you. Cujo, the African. Yep, everybody's there. Hey, Mitch, what it do, man? Appreciate y'all for coming through. Man, go back through the show. Go back through the links. Yeah, I mean, in the chat, grab all the links. Start y'all pseudo killer folder. Very, very important for when all them people getting out of order and talking that reckless nonsense. Y'all know how it is, man. Hey, and like Julanda say, she say, "So us up and shut the hell up." Y'all know what it is, man. We out of here, man.
Peace.
Everybody. Yo, peace.
Peace.
We appreciate you, God. Peace, big bro.
Yeah, man. I appreciate